Okay, here we are on the play matchmaking screen. There's a lot of different ways that you can play this game. You can, of course, invite friends. You can go into a versus battle, which will put you into a online queue where we will matchmake you versus somebody else. A solo battle allows you to play test your deck against the AI. And the campaign, which is the most exciting part, and I will talk about that a little bit later. So first, what we're going to do, you can see there's a little marker here about the dev queue and the alpha queue because we have our internal build that we're working with. And then there's the alpha queue, which we will start letting our Kickstarter backers into very soon. So I'm going to go into invite friends, and I can see which of my friends are online, and I can see who's available. And so my one of our lead developer, Jason Zila, is here. So I'm going to go ahead and send a challenge directly to him, and we will move into the challenge screen. And he is going to hopefully accept and get beaten by me. We'll see how it goes, but he'll in this situation he'll have a pop-up screen on his. While I'm waiting for him, you can see I've got these little pro tips that help you understand the game and learn some little tips and tricks. And boom, we're in a game. So you probably can't see it from behind my little camera here, but my avatar is here in the corner. You can see all of my cards in hand. I can right click on a card to see all of the levels of that card. And now the game works just like regular SolForge Fusion. So I can drag any card I want into play. I am going to drag it to the lane that I want to play it in. It will show up. The card will trigger any abilities it has, levels up, moves to the discard pile. And then when I'm done with my turn, I can click done. That glowing done button is on. If I have no more moves left, uh, eventually the timer will force it to happen. See, like it just did there. So you don't get stuck waiting around for somebody if they forgot to hit go. And there is a timer even if somebody does have moves left. So then Jason will get to take his turn. And he's played a pretty nasty little Indomitable Fiend that reanimates if he has the Forge. You can see the indication of who has the Forge here over on the left-hand side. I have the Forge, so this thing doesn't reanimate, so he's a little vulnerable right now. And we're going to take that opportunity to neck revive, and which makes him sacrifice one of his creatures. So I get to feel clever. See, his triggered power won't do anything. By the way, if you want to see what triggered powers have happened, any abilities, there's a nice little game log here that I can open up, which will show you all of the different powers and cards that have been played so you can follow what was going on in the game. We also have a wonderful little a bug report button, which is going to be helpful. We're going to be asking you, our backers, to help us out with. You can see where the turn structure is based on the action phase sign. Each player gets 2 cards to play. That's indicated by these glowing icons here. Which phase we're in, and then there's a battle phase. Every 3 turns, this will level up and move into the next deck cycle. So there's quite a bit going on. So we're going to have this first battle phase here. I was able to hit Jason for 6. He shrunk my guy with his Arrogant Walker. So you can see the game plays really smoothly. I'm actually really proud of our developer team for getting this all together. We're going to wait. Jason now has the Forge because we switched over the turn, so he gets to take the first action. Ooh, nasty. Was able to take out my guy. That's all right. We got to give him some wins here and there. Don't want him to feel too bad. I will play my card, and again, you can see how quick and smooth this is to be able to play. All of the different bookkeeping is taken care of for you. Sometimes your creatures die when you don't want them to because your opponent kills them, but hey, that's not something we can help you with. We'll keep playing through the game just so we can get through the first cycle at least, and you can see how all of that different process works. Um, so we're at, you can see turn 2 of 3 turns in the cycle. And we're going to keep rock and roll and see. You can see the forge transfers back and forth. And as I showed you when we were talking about the cosmetic screen, there's tons of ways to customize your battle mat, right? The area around your battle mat where your forge is, your Forgeborn. You can see Jason's Forgeborn here more so than mine because my face is covering mine, but that's kind of cool. It's kind of like I'm the Forgeborn right now. And I'm going to play my favorite card in the deck, Glowhive Siren, which gains some health, and we'll keep pressing on. So you can see we're on turn 3. This is the last turn of the first cycle. After this, we're going to start getting access to our Forgeborn powers. You can also see which cards people have played in their discard pile, all the cards that they've played for the turn, and cards that are banished, which are cards that are outside of the game, usually because you've leveled them. Okay, we're gonna keep pushing forward here and play a Stouthide Stegodon. This is one of my other gain life cards. It pairs well with my Glowhive Siren. It's kind of what this deck's all about. And here comes the battle. So you can see everything resolves pretty quickly here, moves forward quickly. Now we have our forge powers ready. This is the biggest thing I wanted to show you because this is one of the coolest parts of the game. Forge powers let you activate and use 1 time per cycle your Forgeborn. You can see all the different levels of powers you have. So now they're active. So sometime over the next 3 turns, I'm going to use this Forgeborn power, hopefully to good effect for me. We'll find out if that's the case. Holy moly, that's a big guy there. So you can see now one of the great things about once you've shuffled up, you start getting access to your level 2 cards. So Jason's level 1, Steadfast Geist, not that strong, but the level 2, 10, 13, that guy is going to be a little harder to deal with. I don't think I've got a good answer to that right now, but that's all right. We want to give Jason a chance to feel like he's winning. And I will take 5 damage to play a spell for free. And I will use that free spell to give my let my Glowhive Siren be a little bit bigger so that I can at least survive this cycle. Jason's continuing to come in hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a little tricksy here. We're going to Botanimate his level 1 guy, which turns it into a little 2/2 Wisp and gives me 2 health. And as we know, 2 health really helps out with the power level on this guy. So we're pretty close to being able to actually just take that guy out. But I also get a free zombie because I gained health this turn. So normally you can only play 1 card per turn. This one at least gave me a little bit of extra action here. So that was pretty fun. And now you can kind of see how the game plays. So there's plenty of opportunities to continue to play here. I am going to break it here so that the videos are still short. Lots of fun stuff, lots of great opportunities, but you can see how the game works today, and it's only going to get better from here. I can't wait to have you all get to play it and support the game with us.